Hi, Driver fans. If you have not seen this, it's been a little bit on the internet. There's videos about this reverse color thing. Instead of drawing the outlines first, you put the colors down. But I need somebody to put colors with. And I need to do it quick and random. And I'm not that good at random.
So try making watercolor with markers.
I'll try this with markers and water. This might not work, and this might be a terrible idea. So, yeah. Because you need the color, and then you outline what the color shows on the paper. I'm trying to explain it. You'll see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. I thought those would be fun, so I'm trying it. That'd be a cool idea for a video. So I'm trying, probably free versions of it, because I normally do free in this video. So let's give it a try. If we have time, we could do 5. Let's give this a try. This might turn out really random, but that's the point. So you see here, I have put orange on the paint palette. Honestly, this paint palette is not best because it's covered paint, but you know, it's what I have. And now I have to grab water, and this is gonna be a terrible idea. I'm just trying it. So I found some water. Let's turn this on. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, that's enough. That's enough water. Do we just mix these markers in? Does this work? Yeah, it kind of does work. Well, my silly stuff work, but we definitely need a clear paint palette. This is not gonna work. And also, it's gonna get paint all over the place. We need a plain paint palette, if I can find one. Do you know what this is for? This was for painting, I know this is plain paint palette, but I saved it and then use it because it's for painting on paint palettes. I need to do that someday. But right now, you're going to be used as watercolor made out of markers. Okay? Really random. This is so random, honestly. So one day I'll do that, but not today. Not today. When I'm done with some big painting projects I have, I think I'll do that. It'll be fun. Only one paint palette. But, it'll be easy to paint on a marker. So, orange, this one works. Let's just try it on a part of the paint palette. Okay. It wipes off pretty easily. It's not made of material to stay. Okay, that'll work. What about this light? You work. Yes, you do work. Okay. Let's just brush you off now. Okay, it could work around crystal clear. Leto, do you work? Okay. Yes, it does work. It's like cleaning a erasable whiteboard, but a paint palette. I think I put a little too much on there. Aubrey, what are you doing? You're doing something really wrong. Gray. We want bright colors. Very bright colors. Red. We need red. Okay. Yeah, this works. This is gonna turn smudges. Once I bring this back, people are like, where did all these smudges come from? Okay, we got light blue,
Where's dark blue? There's dark blue. I think we have all the colors we need. Also we need dark green and light green. Do I have any waterproof light green? The answer is, that which means this is gonna become our light green. Okay. Okay, so does this work? Oh, it's kind of dried out. Well, there's gonna be no green in these drawings. Oh, blue. Yep, that works. Now there's a ton of smudges on this. I'm just gonna clean it off outdoors. These are washable, by the way. Okay, blue. That works. There should be no green in these drawings. That's okay though. Wait, does this? That's blue. That's blue, I think. Maybe a different green can work. This is kind of light green. Do you wash off? Yes, that might work actually. Thanks. Do you have a dark green? We're not doing Sharpies. No. We're not using you today. The answer is no. If I can't find dark green, we're just not going to use dark green. So, yeah, pink. Does pink work? Yep, pink works. What about dark pink? It works. Yep. And make sure it smells off because this needs to be completely plain in the video. Does light purple work? The answer is yes. Light purple works. Does purple work? Just normal purple. The answer is yeah. The answer is no. So, yeah. I'm gonna, come on, okay. So here's all our colors. Some markers have died. I thought I would die closing a marker. That's a stupid idea. Honestly, this whole idea is stupid. So let's go and kind of color these on the paint palette. This is really dumb. But honestly, your dumb idea works, so good job. So we're not doing dark pink because this will be a turn on dark pink, and we don't have enough room for green, so you're getting removed. Sorry, dark pink.
Work? Okay, this is cool. Honestly, do they turn out even decently good? They do. You know what? They're not the best watercolor. Okay. They are definitely just not the best at all. But, you know, they'll work. Yeah, they barely still on the paper. They work. Yeah, they work, but it's very faint. This is okay. If you ever want to make watercolor for this thing, maybe you should do it this way if you don't have watercolors. Let me go and do this and see if I have a lot of things done by then, okay? I did this so we can get the right colors. There's no pink. Pink was mixed up with the thing. And I accidentally made purple. Great job, Aubrey. That's why you need to be very careful with these. It's not the best technique, but you know, it will work for a temporary project. Here's my first one. Oh my goodness. What is this? This feels so weird. And I'm going to leave it out to dry. It's going to be so weird. I'm going to see what I do with this. I'll do 5 because I think this would be very fun in time. But I need to rework my colors here. Okay? So I'm going to pour them out because they were hard to use. So let me do that again. What in the world are you making? It looks like a sour with a guy holding a flag with a ton of blobs, you know? Here, we're making nonsense. Do you know what this is? Nonsense. Do you know what it's going to turn into? Not nonsense. It's going to turn into art. But right now, it looks like a ton of random blobs. I guess this is what happens when you make these kind of pieces of artwork. What in the world am I going to do with this? I don't know. this piece is dry on here because I would ruin it. This piece actually didn't get ruined that much, so I think I'm sad see when it was the rainbow. But honestly, we can make something cool out of this. This piece is kind of this very light. I don't know what I'm gonna make out of this. Let's see. This piece, my first piece, this piece is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. And this piece was pretty good. I used the 3 pieces for the marker with water. I don't know if this is the most fun. Because for me, it was very fun. And honestly, these turned out pretty good. And it's pretty random. These pieces kind of turned into like, kind of like bluish. That one's the best out of the plain pieces. This one is pretty cool, honestly. That one is pretty cool. And this one's pretty good. I like it a lot. I like the phone here because I'm like, I like it here. I don't want to change it. Since I left the one. So that was my last one, yeah. I have 5 of these pieces. Let's see what I turn into these. This will be kind of tough. And let's see what I turn these 5 pieces into. I'll take pictures of them and show you the difference between the colors that's put on the piece. Then this the outlines. And remember, I just made with this marker and water. Not anything super fancy or specific. So yeah. Now that I'm done with every single one and every single one is dry, I'm just going to outline with a pencil first and then outline with a Sharpie to get the outline permanent so it doesn't come off. So I'm just going to outline the shapes I see and we're going to see that.
So now I'm tracing the outline of this little guy. I saw this little guy in the shape of the paint I put on here that I made with markers. Honestly, he's pretty cute, and I do like him. I do everything in this blue Sharpie so they stand out, but I can also do them in pencil. You don't have to do them in blue Sharpie, just most people do in Sharpie. I do straight with pencil because, you know, I like erasing. Because then I don't have to commit to my mistakes. And then we're drawing one of those instruction trucks with paint dripping off it. What the heck is that? But it's a thing. Now we got that. And now we're just going to draw tons of things. The little drip lines will kind of mix out, look like fabric is now glued onto the truck, which is okay. Okay. There's like a lot of gears and wheels and stuff like that. So I was trying to make it look like a wheel truck, but it probably doesn't really look like it because the shape is not the most correct. Again, I'm going off of this blobs of paint, blobs of watercolor. I can't get too exact with shapes. So now we're drawing this guy. Oh, we're drawing this creepy guy here. This creepy guy definitely looked like from the shape. He is super creepy though. He's Baba creepiest thing here. He's pretty creepy. And we're just adding, what? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, my content is out of order. And it's playing the same scene again. Suit. That's not cool. But we're just going to mine it and have it as Zix because that's what it's doing right now. Creepy guy again. Creepy guy again. Let's get over it. I don't want to watch this anymore. Get it over with. Okay. Now we're finally on to something else. We are onto a rhino creature scales, and those are supposed to be wheels. No, they're just circles. Aubrey, did I ever turn to wheels? No. Now we got this little guy who's in the corner. He's quite worried what's going on. Was understandable. And then we got this big dino guy, and he's gonna be has some squares on him, and he's also be stepping on someone's head. Oh no! Why? And that's why he's kind of angry. So this is the grass he's standing on, and then we got little guy here. This guy is actually crying because he's getting stepped on, of course. Why would he be unhappy? You'll probably be unhappy if someone stepped on you. And he's not even getting off, okay? He's mean. Now we're drawing this little bird up here. This little bird that kind of has his feather on him. And then it doesn't really change that. But we're just going to start be everything. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And there. It's a little bird. That's what I saw. And now we're going to continue drawing this guy. This is a little creature. Now we're going to draw this guy. He turns out super weird in Sharpie mode, but I should have kept him pencil because he turns out so weird. His face and kind of crumpled all together. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're just going to draw in some shoes, and a little sock person, which I do like him. He's cute. Honestly, all these are not characters because they're just made randomly. So yeah, not all of them are characters. So we got a little seahorse. They're just a ton of random things. I didn't mean to make them, you know. And now we're just going to Sharpie everything. Sharpie everything. The only thing I didn't Sharpie in this whole entire picture is the line on the sock monster, but that's okay. That's really okay. Because that's the only pencil line on there. And what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm probably Sharpening that boot. And there we go. There's a full picture. I like it. So this is my full art pieces. You can't believe this was made out of blobs. There's a weird safe creature with a weird dino. There's a dino rhino. A creature state. Kind of looks like a state. He's hurt because this guy stepped on him. Me dinosaur. He has ground. Different two types of ground. There's a weird creature riding on a hoverboard. There's a flying creature, weird flying creature on this extraction machine with some kind of dripping, some kind of dripping liquid on it, dripping. We got a seahorse in there. We got a weird creature with a hat with some lines around him and some dots. We got a weird creature that it looks like this guy's almost hitting. We got a bird that's holding a leaf that's next to a line that connects to a Sue, some leaves, a triangle, and a square, a cloud in the sky, and a dinosaur who has a hand who looks worried at everything going on. And also this random shape right here. That's apparently what I saw. But honestly, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. The only problem I had was drawing something too small with the Sharpie. But honestly, it turned out pretty good, honestly. I like this a lot. That was my first picture. Now let's move on to my second one, which I think will be a little harder because the colors are more muted. Okay, I'm holding a flashlight. I will cut to the camera here because of, reasons I explained. Yeah, now we're drawing. I'm just seeing the things I did see, but it was really hard to see, so I had to grab a light and then I had to science. There we go. That's what I did. A lot. So this is after I brought the light to everything, and this is everything I saw. It looks like we're in some kind of watery place. I know this is not the best. I know this shows us the camera, but also all the detail-ish work and showing all the details of these random blobs, except a few. But honestly, it was just so hard to see all these blobs that I had to bring it off camera and shine the light to everything. Because it's so hard to see anything in this picture. So yeah, this is really cool on camera. It looks really cool on camera as well. But hopefully it will turn out good once we are done with this. This would be a very fun thing. Hopefully the rest of the ones are not that desaturated, so I can see things without kind of putting the light on. But some had to go through that. This is like the only one that had to go the whole thing with light. But honestly, things are pretty cute. So, now we are ready to draw. And this thing is going to turn out a little crazy. So, it's like one of the most weirdest pictures to do. It's basically in like some kind of water park. Maybe it's like in a bathroom. No, that's nothing. We're trying to just kind of creatures that are hanging out in water, basically. Maybe it is some kind of place where there's showers and a pool. That makes more sense, a pool. So, this has a lot of creatures, a lot of creatures, and all these creatures are hanging next by water, and this picture is actually pretty weird, but this is what you get once you're trying to trace lines. You don't understand what's going on because you didn't decide these things, first of all. Which is actually really fun, and sometimes turn out really good, and sometimes things can just turn out really weird and stuff like that. So yeah. So honestly, these things are pretty cute. Except I don't know why I draw a girl, like that. Because the blob was shaped like that, that's why. So, I'm just drawing creatures with details so they look more like creatures than just random blobs on a page, but they're actually pretty cute, and I like them a lot. They're pretty cute, and they're pretty cute. Just drawing all the water effects on it, and the picture is almost done. Yeah, there we go. I like it. Also kind of weird, but I like it. So this honestly looks pretty good. It looks like a ton of creatures are hanging out as some kind of maybe bath or shower. Why are animals hanging out in a bath or shower? Maybe it's a pool. That sounds better. Because let's not even think about a ton of creatures in a shower or bath. That would be not really a good thing. So, let's say they're in a pool and they're playing around and there's water everywhere because there's water, seed plant, water, and there's so many creatures that are hanging around. One's in water, many are outside water. There's a girl with a water gun. There's another creature that's scared of the water gun. It's very cute. Honestly, I kind of like this one. I was having a hard time thinking of this, but honestly, it turned out pretty good. And I'll say it looks pretty cool with all the Sarpian details. Now move on to the next one. The next one is I might have these like at the end, but I might not because this one really looks pretty cool, honestly.